Hey guys, this is just a quick little update video since Blizzard has announced the new World of Warcraft expansion, World of Warcraft Legion. Uh, Personally, I am somewhat apprehensive of it. The story is really weird and so is the premise, but I'm going by the same sort of idea I had when Warlords of Draenor was announced, which is wait for the actual expansion or the beta before I can make my own opinions on it. Some of the stuff they announced is obviously pretty weird and pretty retconny. The biggest one is how basically before the Broken Isles were just a bunch of isles that were raised up by Gul'dan during the Second War, and they had sort of a tropical environment in Warcraft 3, but now they're an actual continent and there's a bunch of civilizations on it, Tor, and there's Vrykul, and I have no idea how these civilizations would have formed when the islands are just 20 to 30 years old, but apparently they're charged with protecting the pillars of eternity. It's like I said, it's very confusing. As to how this will impact the channel, well, I plan to continue with my lore fact series, obviously, and I had an episode almost completely done for last week, but I figured it was a bit too far off topic from Legion, so I figured it would be best to postpone it until this week. I also plan to sort of change the range of topics I covered to uh, focus a bit more on Legion stuff. I have sort of a Demon Hunter one in the works. I'm not sure when that will be released. Um, but I will also sort of continue with quote unquote normal topics, even though I picked the topics for lore facts basically just randomly on whatever idea pops into my head. I suppose now just more Legion oriented ideas will pop into my head more often. Besides that, there's also another video in the works that I'm working on, which is basically a sort of comedy machinima, and I'm planning to release it in the following weeks. I'm really eager to see how people respond to that. I spent quite a lot of work on it, and it's still not done. It's only about 20% done, even though I've spent like two times as much work as I do on the normal lore facts, but we'll see how that turns out. I personally found it rather amusing, though people might be turned off by the fact that I am the only voice actor. And depending on the reception it gets, I will probably do more machinima. I also have a bunch of ideas, but I just need to get to know Adobe Premiere a little bit better before I'm comfortable with taking that step. Besides that, I also plan on starting a new series, which is StarCraft Lore Facts. Obviously, Warcraft Lore Facts, but instead of Warcraft, it's StarCraft. Because I'm also a big fan of that universe, and I have read most of the novels, played StarCraft 2, so hopefully it should be good. It will probably also be voiced by Necroxys, but I haven't really talked to him about it, and it's the StarCraft Lore Facts is still in the design stage at the moment. I don't even have a background image for it or anything. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, there's not really much to say at the moment, really. I just hope that you guys keep watching the channel. Leave any thoughts, suggestions, or questions you have in the comments below. I read all of the comments I receive, even if I don't always respond, for whatever reasons that may be. Alright, so see all of you later.